hei, hvordan går det? Jeg har det bra. Jeg heter Linda Sid, and this is Learning Norwegian with Duolingo. Today's lesson is going to be all about ordering people around, or also known as learning the imperative case. The imperative case is another form of verbs that you can use to give a command or give an order. Like the word, it's not the best example, but like the word to eat. To eat is the infinitive case of the verb. Eating is another form. I'm not quite sure which. Present tense, present. Past, I ate. Future, I will eat. I have eaten. Eaten would be in the past. Eaten, is that even grammatically correct? I don't know English. But to tell someone you have to eat or you must eat, we use the imperative case, which isn't very different. In Norwegian, I'll show you guys my notes here. In Norwegian, we form the imperative case just by dropping the E. So the verb to eat, å spise, you drop the O at the beginning, and you drop the E, so it's just spis. And then I kind of want to also throw in the other tenses. Past, you add T or ET. So if you were talking about something you ate in the past, it would be spiste. Spist? Yeah, I think spista with an E. Spiset? No, spista. Present tense, jeg spiser. Jeg spiser nå. Jeg spiser with an R. Present tense in Norwegian, you add the R. Right, yeah, that's one lesson I have to get together. Just all about the tenses of verbs. So, imperative case, you drop the ending. Infinitive case, O and E. Present tense, drop the O, add ER. Infinitive case, add A or E. Jeg kan spise. Yeah. A little bit much to learn, so I definitely want to do a whole lesson just committed to learning those tenses. But we're going to start off with the imperative. Oh, I almost forgot. So, as promised a while ago, I said I would share pictures of my cats. And here they are. Far left. That's left, right? Yeah. Left, the gray one, that's Clay, laying on my foot. It was a nice warm summer day, and to have a fuzzy cat laying on your foot felt amazing. The middle picture is Clay's daughter, Peanut. She looks kind of evil, but I assure you she is very sweet. She's just kind of forever in that grumpy teenager phase. But she's very sweet. We're holding hands in this one. And on the far right is my little dude, Chris. Unfortunately, he's not around anymore, but this picture was taken years ago, 2015, I think it was. He was very little back then. He kind of looks like a crackhead with a Mario mustache, and that is 100% his personality. Oh, I'm choking. Yeah, those are my cats. And maybe as the lessons go on, I'll talk more about them if the opportunity arises.
Ikke syng akkurat nå.
Ikke sing akkurat nå. Don't sing accurately now? Don't sing right now. Accurate looks like the word for accurate, but I think it's right. Ikke synge akkurat nå. So sing is in the imperative case, but you just drop the E because normally it's singa with an E at the end. drop the E, come sing. It's in the imperative case. So you're commanding someone, don't sing right now.
Lytt ved døren.
Lytt ved døren, by the door. Something by the door. Listen. Lytt ved døren. Lit is the verb without the ending. It's just lit. I think there are some verbs too that don't change form at all. And for those, you just gotta know the context of the sentence. Lytt ved døren. Listen by the door. Duolingo is ordering you to eavesdrop on your family.
Syng for henne til hun sover.
Sing for henne till hun sover. Sing for her until she sleeps. Or is sleeping. Sover is not in the imperative form. It is in the present. So sing for henne till hun sover, till she sleeps. So in the present tense in English, we either do S at the end or ing, depending on the grammar, but alright. Sing for henne till hun sover. Sing for her until she sleeps.
Kyss meg igjen.
Sound like something else for a minute. Kiss my... Oh no. Kiss me again. Kiss my would be something else. Kiss my igen.
Kyss meg igjen.
Kiss my igen. Right, the G is not really pronounced. They're just... These two words kind of blur together when you're saying it. Kiss my igen.
Igjen.
Igen. Kiss my igen. Kiss me again.
Bruk 5 egg.
Bruk 5 egg. 5... It's not eggs, is it?
Egg.
Eggs. Bruk 5 egg. In English, we add an S for plural eggs, but I guess not in Norwegian. Bruk 5 eggs. Use.
Bruk.
Use 5 eggs. 5 eggs, that's a lot of eggs he used. One thing.
Kyss meg.
Kiss my.
Kyss meg.
Now you have the power to walk up to some stranger in Norway and say, kiss my.
Gjør noe annet.
Gjør noe annet. Do something else? Yep, do something else. Gjør noe annet.
Gjør noe annet.
Gjør noe annet. Like the ending is kind of subtle. The ET isn't really emphasized. It kind of annet.
Gjør noe annet.
Gjør noe annet. You don't really pronounce the E at all. Not like in English. From what I've tried to learn, Norwegian is kind of a difficult language to listen to if you're learning because a lot of these words, not everything gets pronounced so clearly. And you really got to understand what's being said to pick out the individual words.
Ikke ta på meg.
Ikke ta på meg. Don't take. I'm sure that's take. Don't take from me. Do not touch me. That's the only words here that make sense.
Ta.
Touch, not take. I wonder what's the... Because I have both take and touch. I'm sure. Here's... It's be similar, because I thought... Oh. Yeah, so tar is takes, but in the imperative form, you would drop the R. So that could also be I wonder if it's a word that has double meaning. I think it must be. Ikke ta på meg. Do not touch me. This is a no
Gjør så
touching
mye som
zone.
mulig.
What was that?
Gjør så mye som mulig.
Gjør så mye som mulig. We care, no, it's do so much for little
Mulig.
possible. Gjør så mye som mulig. Gjør. Do as much as possible. Okay. Gonna make a note of that one. I think this happened a lot too.
Gjør.
Duo has a hard time picking up when I try to say yer. Even Duo's like, it's hard to pick out these words in Norwegian. A lot of them sound similar. So, wrong. Så, gjør så mye som mulig. Do something. Do it as much as possible. As much as possible.
Tro det du vil.
Tror det du vil. Oh. Hi, Batman. My Monday is going good. Nothing much going on. I feel like there's something I'm missing, I'm forgetting about. But no. I think it's good. How, Vortigård det, Mondag, we've got over a little bit of possessive nouns, but we haven't really, I don't know if you say like your Monday, I don't know if that's possessive or not. I don't know. How's your Monday? I'm on the right today or the, oh yeah. Yep, cam is reversed. I was fiddling with my camera settings, my video quality is kind of low. This camera is really, really cheap. Probably, what I spent like $20 on it. I was fiddling with the settings, trying to get looking better. Well, I flipped the camera, so that's one thing I did, but I'm gonna get another one, and hopefully that will have better lighting. One thing I hate about this camera, like, you move and it's super, super blurry. So, yeah, next week, maybe. It works, yes, that is very true, it works.
Tro det du vil.
Tro det du vil, think about what you want. No, believe.
Tro.
True. That believe what you want. Tro det du vil.
Kyss ham god natt.
Kiss him good night. Kiss him good night. Kiss him good night. Kiss. Okay.
Syng en sang med en venn.
Sing en song med en venn. Sing a song with a friend. Aw. I sing all the time and none of my friends ever join me. With a friend.
Ta denne i stedet.
Ta denne i stedet. Take this instead. Ta denne i stedet. So I think ta can be either take or touch.
Bruk tiden godt.
Bruk tiden godt. The time. It's good. Bruk. Use your time wisely. Use time wisely.
Bruk.
Use tiden, yeah. Use time wisely. Bruk tiden godt. Use the time well.
Ikke tro alt du ser.
Ikke tro alt du ser. Don't all you see. Don't trust all you see. Ikke tro alt du ser. Do not believe everything you see. Right, true, believe. Uh-oh. Okay, Duo. Listen by the door. Once again, Duolingo telling us to eavesdrop. Litt.
Lytt.
Ved.
Ved. Døren.
Døren. Yay. Use everything. Bruk.
Bruk.
Alt.
Alt.
Yay. And I did already get my 100 right streak. Now my new goal, reach a 30-day streak. Oh, we have already 27 days, just 3 more. Woo, okay, so that was imperative, and now we'll move on to places. Oh, the places you'll go. Norway is a country of fjords and valleys, of babbling brooks and scenic waterfalls, and it's all topped off with a coastline longer than the polar night. Rural communities, you can either use en bygd or en tettsted. En bygd, a small town, and tettsted, it can be a village or a city. And landsby is like a village outside of Norway or a village in a historical context. And larger towns or cities are just NB. This word trips me up because I look at it and I automatically think gate. But no, I think it's gate? Gate? What is that? I'll have to listen to it. I know it's not gates. And gata is street, and vai is a road. Just like in English, we have different words for different kinds of roads. I actually didn't know this until recently on a TikTok. Someone was talking about a boulevard is a wide road surrounded by buildings. A street is a road surrounded by houses, and all the different words for roads actually have their own meaning. I was like, whoa, mind blown. You can use vai when referring to a street, but you can't use gate. Then we also go over left and right. På västra sida, på västra hund, not hund, hund till västra, and right is hura. So just på hira sida, på hira hund till hira. Hira is also the word for direction. Somewhere in here. But I guess the only way to differentiate would be for, like, on the left side or something, you would say på or på hund or till. And if it was just a noun, it would just be alone. Some vocabulary, omkring, around, overfor, opposite, vestra. Hura is, right. What's the word for direction? I know it's in here somewhere. No? No? Am I tripping? Okay. Yeah, I might be tripping. Borteved over there, dar borte. I like that word, borte. And by, and stead, and torn, slot, castle. Slot. I think Schlotz is the German for castle? Or Schlüssel? No. Oh, I remember, there was a TikTok, I follow, this person who does Norwegian, kind of teaches Norwegian words on TikTok, and, it's pronounced slut, I think. Almost sounds like the English word for slut. And the whole video was the person going, why is it pronounced like the words for slut? But also have Kirke, that sounds a lot better. Jorden, earth, bygd. Adressa is kind of a cognate. Område, an area. Bygnin. Eiendom, a property. Gate. Zone, a zone. Insure, for sida. Bank, cognate. Plus, Nehet. Huvudstad. Planet. Månen. Mona. Sterna. I know Mona because one of the characters in a book I wrote is an owl because there's a bunch of talking animals in the book, and it's a barn owl, and the barn owls, they have these bright white faces, and I think I was like 14 when I first wrote it down, so I was like, oh, I know a good name for an owl, Moon or Luna. And then I finally got a better reader, and they were like, can we not name the owl Luna? Because it was just so overdone. I thought, well, okay, I'll be super clever, and I'll name the owl Moon in Norwegian. And no one's called me out on it, so I guess it worked. But I have a quick fix. So the owl's name is Monen, which means the moon. Maybe I should have just left it Mona. But too late now. It's already
Er dette et
published.
godt sted å jobbe?
Dette en godt sted I jobbe. Is that dette or this? Dette? It's neuter. It's a neuter noun, so the TT is this a good place to work? Alright, stead place. Is this a good place to work? Dette en god sted I jobbe. Applebee's er ikke et god sted I jobbe. Applebee's is not a good place to work. I know that from my best friend who works at Applebee's. I guess the customer service industry as a whole kind of sucks, but I know Applebee's does some sketchy stuff to their workers, man. Do you see the beautiful towers? Ser du?
Ser.
There's no option for do, so it's there, so we're talking to a group of people.
Dere.
Dere. Beautiful. Pan? Or I don't know any of the words. Okay, so it's the because it's plural. The vakra.
De vakre.
Tårene.
Tårnene.
Tårnene. Yay. Towers is plural, so en I at the end. Tårnene.
Det er mange tårn I byen.
Det er mange tårn I byen. There are many towers in the town. Many towers in the city. Right, byen is city. Det er mange tårn I byen. These churches are small and dark. We learned about the change in architecture of churches in medieval Europe from the early medieval centuries to the later medieval centuries. They were based on Roman architecture, and so they couldn't have lots of big windows, so churches used to be really dark and just like candlelit. But then one guy, he was an architect, he started using Gothic architecture, or he invented Gothic architecture, I can't remember. But he was able to, because he started designing these churches differently, they were able to add in stained glass windows with lots of light and just bigger spaces. It's kind of cool to think about. But yeah, a lot of churches used to be small and dark. Let's see. Disse kirkene
Kirkene
are
er
small.
små.
Small is the irregular adjective. So, instead of lita or lita, you use small for plural. Or
Og
Mørke.
Mørke.
Mørke. Smaller.
Jeg liker gamle kirker.
I like old churches. Yeah, I like old churches. Old churches are pretty cool. I went to one in Germany, or no, was it? I think it was Germany. Either Germany or Prague. Really cool old church. No, I think it was in Bavaria. But big stained glass windows, big old towers. Pretty cool. The dogs are running around in the garden. Uh-oh. Hundene.
Hundene.
Hundene. Don't really pronounce the D. Løper.
Løper.
Rundt. Oh no. Løper. Something. Omring. Yeah.
Omkring.
Omkring i
I
hagen.
hagen.
Dette er et fint sted.
Those dogs, man. Dette
Dette
er
er fint. Dette er et fint sted.
et
Et
fint sted. So, dette er et fint sted. This is a nice place. Yep. Dette er en fint sted.
Hvem bor på slottet?
Hvem bor på Oh, who lives in the castle? Ooh. Hvem bor på slottet?
Slottet har en kjempestor park.
I want to live in a castle.
Slottet. Slottet har en kjempestor park.
Har en kjempestor.
Har en kjempestor park.
So we know Yempa is very added to another adjective store, big, so very big park. The castle has a very big park. Yep, or a huge park.
Det er omkring 10 restauranter her.
Ja, omkring 10 restauranter her, so 10 restaurants here. There are around omkring. There are around 10 restaurants here. Det er omkring 10 restauranter her. There are around 10 restaurants here.
Ser dere de vakre tårnene?
Ser dere de vakre tårnene? Tårnene, towers. Do you see I think we already did this, the beautiful towers. Yep. A city, envy.
Det skjer aldri noe i denne lille byen.
Okay. Det skjer aldri noe i denne lille byen. That's something. Never. Noe aldri is never. Noe is something. I denne lille byen. In that little city. What is share?
Skjer.
Nothing ever happens. Okay. Nothing ever happens in denne. I think denne. This little. Yep. Then you mixing up with that. That would be den. I think. Det skjer aldri noe i denne lille byen. So, yeah. Nothing ever happens. That's a good phrase to write down. Det skjer aldri noe. Det skjer aldri noe. I probably misspelled something. Det skjer. Yep. Aldri noe. Nothing ever happens in this little town. Little
Slottet har 4
town,
tårn.
it's a quiet village.
Slottet har 4 tårn.
Slottet has 4 tårn. The castle has 5 towers.
Slottet har 4 tårn.
Castle has 5 towers. No, 4. 4. Ah. It's very, Fira is very close to the word 5. but 5 is 5, 4 is 4.
Hundene løper omkring i hagen.
The dogs run around the garden.
Hvor finner det sted?
Hvor finner det sted? Where is the place? Where does it take place? Hvor finner det sted?
Sted.
Is taking place. Finner sted. Okay. Finner sted. Where is taking place? Okay. Because if you break it down word per word and translate it, it doesn't really make sense. But altogether, where does it take place?
Disse kirkene små og mørke.
These churches are small and dark. Churches, small and dark.
Slottet har 4 tårn.
Castle has 4 towers.
Hvor finner det sted?
I just did this one. Hvor finner det sted? Where is it taking place? Woo! I think we're 1 away from getting 100%. Oh well. It's not a big deal. We already passed that achievement. Yeah. So then next we have another verb case. The infinitive. Infinity to infinitives and beyond. Most infinitive verbs end in E. There are many exceptions, however. And then there are exceptions to the exceptions. A few modal constructions exist that link to infinitive verbs directly, such as can and will. Modal verbs, I'm not sure the exact definition of them, but verbs, because there's different kinds of verbs, right? There's verbs that are actual actions. There are verbs that are like more thoughts, more abstract actions. You know, I don't really know how to describe them well, but we're talking about modal verbs. So, can and will, you can use these without, in the infinitive form, without using the o at the end. You can say, jeg kan spise, hun vil finne katten, because of the presence of can and find. Many infinitives link with other parts of the sentence with the word o. So, å se, to see. This applies to all situations where an infinitive is present without a modal verb. So, dette viktig å lese. So, there's no other verbs in the sentence. So you have to use å at the beginning of the verb å lese. Hun liker å lage mat. So, here we have the verb like, to like, but I guess it's not considered a modal verb. I mean, liking something is not really something it's not really an action. So, I can't really explain it, but han liker å lage mat, we have to use å in the sentence. Å can also act like a gerund, which is nerd for a noun ending in ing. And all these, a lot more verbs, I wrote most of these down. Ole, to laugh, ofina, plier, I don't think I wrote that one down. Holda, and these are all in the infinitive case. If we want to change it to the present tense, we just drop the O and add an R at the end. O and R. And some of these, they're spelled differently, so we'd have to, do something else. But most of them follow the pattern. Start lesson.
Kan du holde vinduet åpent?
Kan du holde vinduet åpen? Can you hold the window open?
Vinduet.
Hold. Oh no, hold it.
Holde.
Keep the window open.
Holde.
Okay, so hålla can mean keep and hold.
Kyllingen min er umulig å miste.
Kyllingen min är umulig att missa. My chickens, this person has chickens, are unusually umulig,
Umulig.
impossible to lose. Mista. Lose. So, mista kind of sounds like the word miss. Mista, lose. My chickens. My chicken. Oh,
Kyllingen.
it's singular. My chicken. If it were plural, it'd be shillingena. I think mina would there also be an N or an E at the end of min. My chicken is impossible to lose. When you're trying to ditch your chicken, but they just stick by your side no matter what.
Hun vil holde meg tilbake.
Hun vil holde meg tilbake. She wants to hold or to take me back. Back where? Hun vil holde meg tilbake. She wants to hold me back. Okay, in this case it means hold. Yeah. I want to write that one down. Hold me back. Back, yeah. Best friends are going to hold you back from a fight and keep you out of prison.
La henne forsøke.
La henne forsøke. Let her forsøke. Let her loose.
Henne forsøke.
Try. La henne forsøke.
Forsøke.
Forsøke. Okay. La henne. Let her. That. Let her fight. Don't hold her
Det
back.
viktig å le.
Yeah, viktig å le. It is important to le. Read? Laugh. Laugh. Det er viktig å le.
Jeg elsker å se deg le.
Jeg elsker
å se deg le.
Jeg elsker å se deg le. I love to see you laugh. Aw. That's sweet.
Vi kan ikke begynne.
Vi kan ikke begynne. We cannot begin. Vi kan ikke begynne.
Vi kan ikke endre planen nå.
Vi kan ikke endre planen nå. We cannot end the plan now. We cannot.
Endre.
Change the plan. Vi kan ikke endre planen nå.
Å le er bra for deg.
Å le er bra for deg. To laugh is good for you. Å le er bra for deg. Å le er. Okay. As long as it passed. So, okay. This is the gerunds we were talking about before this lesson. Å le that directly translates to laugh, but it can also translate to laughing. So that is an example of the imperative case also being a gerund.
Mannen min pleier å lage middag.
Gerund. I don't know. Mannen pleier, mamma min, my mom, pleier å lage middag. Something to make dinner. Pleier å lage mat. My mother? Oh no. Mannen, my husband. Mother is more than mean. That sounds like the word moron. That can't be good. Very, very careful when you're pronouncing that word. Don't call your mom a moron. My husband, Thea, usually makes dinner. Mannen min pleier å lage middag.
Har du en profesjonell utdanning?
Har du en professional utdanning? Utdanning is career? Or no, is it education?
Utdanning.
Education. Har du en professional utdanning? Do you have a professional career? You have professional education.
Hun pleier å være hjemme.
Hun pleier å være hjemme. She usually to maybe she is usually at home. Hun pleier å være hjemme. She's usually at home. Okay. So directly it literally it translates
Hun.
she usually to be home. But she is usually at home.
Jeg kan ikke miste boken min.
I probably should have written that down. I wonder if I can remember. Hun leier å være hjemme. She is usually at home. Here we go. I think that's right. Boom. Jeg kan ikke miste boken min. I cannot lose my book. I cannot lose my book. Yeah, those books, man, they're important.
Jeg vil holde datteren min.
Jeg vil holde datteren min. I want to hold my daughter. Jeg vil holde datteren min.
Hvem vil begynne å synge?
Hvem vil begynne å synge? Who wants to begin to sing? Hvem vil begynne å synge? Who wants to begin to sing?
Han må endre brevet.
Han må endre brevet. He must endre brevet. The letter. Something with the letter. End the letter?
Endre.
Change. Right, we already did that. Endre. Han må endre brevet. I kind of want to write that in a sentence. What's something you would change? Change channels. Don't know how to say channels. Change. Ooh. I know. Hun vil endre 10 points if y'all know what the sentence is. Hun vil endre manner. Endre. I'll give 5 points for that pun. 5 extra points. She wants to change husbands. That's something you can change. Oh, great. Let her try. La henne
La henne forsøke.
There is no time to lose.
Det.
This one's a little weird. Aw. Cookies. Oh, I want cookies too. We don't have any stuff to bake. Sad. We're almost out. I do have donuts though. I did just order donuts. Duck donuts. Very good. You can customize your own donut. Kind of weird. Buttery. Nom. That's odd. Ingen. Det er ingen tid å miste. Yay! I didn't think I'd get it right. Det er ingen tid å miste. Alright, infinitives. Wow, we still have a lot of time left. Yeah, we can jump into animals and a couple of these other ones. I'd go back and like do all these, but I don't want to give a lesson like over and over and over again the same sentences. So, animals. We've already learned Rhine, reindeer, moose, mouse, ungu. Oh no, these are the new ones we're gonna learn. I know Rhine is reindeer, moose is mouse, ungu. I think that's owl. Löver, elephanter. That's a cognate. Löver. I don't know what löver is. Mostly harmless. Among the animals native to Norway, there are few that pose a real threat to humans. Sure, there are bears and wolves, but they're few and far between and don't actually tend to attack unless provoked. You should probably be more worried about the moose and cattle. We have one venomous snake, Hugorn, Vipera busrus, Barus, which will only bite if it feels threatened. If you're bitten, you should seek medical attention, but there's no need to panic. Bites are seldom fatal, just painful and nauseating. Just like in Minnesota, we have the timber rattler, but it's only in the southernmost part of the state. And I think timber rattlers are endangered too. I want to see what the Hugorn or snake, also known as the common European viper. Snake! Danger noodle! Ooh, it looks pretty! Gosh, that is gorgeous! Those scales? Snakes are my favorite thing, but I'm not afraid of them. I do really appreciate them. Look at that. That's so cool. Especially some of those, ball pythons and, please help. Okay. No more snakes for today. Yeah, some of my friends, they refuse to ever look at a picture of snakes. And I'm like, it's so cute with the little snoot boop. And they're like, no, it's not. Which one of these is a snake?
En slange.
And slange? I should have a thing for animals. If I'm going to be a biologist in Norway, yep, dear, I should know my deer, rigged by snakes. This one I have mammals, birds, crustaceans, insects. I should add reptiles. There's probably not a ton of reptiles in Norway because just in northern climates, reptiles, because they can't regulate their body temperature, so biodiversity goes down. En slange. Snake. It's the one they said, the Hugorn? Oh, I thought I saw something flying out of the corner of my eyes, like, oh no! Ah! What have I done? No bold. Italicize. Okay. Oh, I said unbold it. There we go. Jesus. Ah! I can't do anything. European viper. Which one of these is a lion? And löwe?
En løve.
I do not think there are any lions, wild lions in Norway. In Minnesota, we do have once in a while, mountain lions that will cross into the state. There's not really a breeding population here, but they're big cats. They love to wander and they really want to be away from humans as much as possible. So yeah, there are a few spots in northern Minnesota that is prime mountain lion habitat, and sometimes they'll show up here. But most of the time we just have bobcats and lynxes. Løve. Write it here. In Løve. Oh, no, that's with a slash. Løve. Lion. And then I have, this looks like I set up, kind of weird, the word, singular, and then I have, definite, plural, definite, plural. Yep, singular, indefinite, singular, definite, okay, yep. I can do all that later.
For musen katten en løve.
For musen katten en løve. To the mouse, a cat is a lion. For the mouse, cat is a lion. Rawr. Which of these is elephant? Oh, I wonder.
En elefant.
An elephant. And we went over this last lesson, words with Latin roots, where in English we use the PH, Norwegians just use the F. Skilpadde, I think that's armored toad.
En skilpadde.
Skilpadde. That would be a reptile. En skilpadde. Turtle.
En sulten løve en farlig løve.
En sulten løve en farlig løve. Something about lion.
Sulten.
A hungry lion is a angry lion.
Farlig.
Dangerous lion. En sulten løve en farlig løve. En sulten. And damn it. A hungry lion is a dangerous lion. That's what I said.
Vet du om disse slangene legger egg?
Vet du om disse slangene legger egg? Lays eggs? Do you know these snakes lay eggs? And egg is plural, but it's an irregular word, so it just stays as it is. So we just use context to figure out. Do you know these snakes lay eggs? If these snakes lay eggs. I forgot. Okay. So lay an egg. That's okay. Right there. Practice phrases. Lay egg. Lays eggs. En kyllinge legger egg.
Ser han apen I rommet?
Ser han åpne I rommet? Apen?
Apen.
The ape. Alright. Ser han apen I rommet? Does he see the ape in the room? See the ape in the room. I think one of my friends had a dream. They went to the zoo and one of the gorillas escapes. No, they hadn't. They had a dream. They got a Snapchat from one of our other friends. And the friend was at college, and they snapped her saying, or they snapped them saying, "Hey, there's a ape loose on campus, or gorilla loose on campus," and they're like, "I'm gonna go and take a better look at it," and our friend was like, "No, don't." It was the weirdest thing. The one friend, they always have the best dreams. And mine are just kind of boring, but yeah, I think another dream. Weird flashing colors. Oh, wow. Yeah, and another dream they had, it was with me. We were sitting in my car, parked outside a store, and some guy comes up and like smashes the window, the windshield with a hammer or an axe. And then they woke up like, dang, you get to have all the adventures.
Apen hopper fra tre til tre. Apen hopper.
What? The ape jumps
Apen hopper fra tre til tre.
fra
Fra
tre til tre.
tre til tre.
Fra tre til tre. Up it. So, okay, that means it can also mean the monkey. Interesting. Uh, uh, uh. Here we go. Up. And that's a cognate. I won't bother with the translation. Put this down. Three, two, three. 3, 2, 3. Ow. Just jam my finger into my microphone.
Jeg spiser ikke skilpadder.
I only remember the dreams which I die. The rest I forget by morning. Oh no. That's horrible. Or that feeling when you're like just starting to dream and then you start to fall or something happens and you like jump awake because like your heartbeat slowed down too quickly or something. Ugh. Although I don't really want to say this because I might jinx myself. I haven't gotten sleep paralysis for years. I remember having it one time, it was horrifying. But I'm glad I don't have sleep paralysis that often. Because I remember waking up and I was facing my bed, or facing the wall, because my bed is against the wall, and I couldn't turn around because my body was still asleep. And I felt like there was something behind me, something watching me behind me, and like, I can't move, I can't look, it was terrifying. God. And then there's some people who have sleep paralysis and they actually see something, like a shape or like a creature, like in their room. And it's like, oh, no.
Jeg spiser ikke skilpadder.
Jeg spiser ikke skilpadder. I do not eat turtles. I do not eat turtles.
En ape sover i sengen min.
En ape sover i sengen min. A monkey sleeps in my bed? Okay. Is sleeping in my bed. Well, that's not good. Probably gonna have to get a new bed. I learned a couple months ago, my birthday, May 27th, I share a birthday with Harambe, the gorilla. I don't know what to do with that information.
Jenta
I
har
don't know how
flere
I feel
skilpadder.
about that. Jenta har flere skilpadder. Skilpadder? Okay. The girl has several turtles. One of my friends has a tortoise, not a turtle, tortoise. Kevin the tortoise.
Løvene spiser en elefant.
Løvene spiser en elefant. The lions eat an elephant. Are eating an elephant.
Studentene synger en sang om 7 slanger.
What does this have to do with animals? Unless you're calling the students animals? Kind of mean. The students sing a song of 7 snakes? Wait. Studentene synger en sang om 7 slanger. Slanger. Studentene. The students sing a song about 7 snakes. Okay. I said it.
Elefanten spiser et eple.
Elefanten spiser et eple. Elephants eat An apple.
Hva spiser skilpadder?
What is going on? Something's like heavy rolling across the ceiling. Hopefully my mic isn't picking. No, I don't think it's picking it up. Okay. Yay, filters! Hva spiser skilpadder? What do turtles eat? Turtles, I think they eat. I think but I guess it varies from species to species. A lot of them are grazers, herbivores, maybe frugivores, eat vegetables. Snapping turtles, I know, can eat meats. They'll eat fish. Kind of whatever they can find, I bet.
Elefanten drikker vann.
Elefanten drinker vann. Vann. Oh,
En
that's for
sulten
water.
løve er en farlig løve.
En sulten løve, a hungry lion is a dangerous lion. En sulten løve er en farlig løve. You're not picking anything up. Sulten.
Vet du om disse slangene legger egg?
Vet du om disse slangene legger egg? Do you know if these, because it's plural, these snakes lay eggs? Do you know if these snakes lay eggs? I think all snakes lay eggs. Some of them, there might be some that give live birth, but most of them lay eggs.
Studentene synger en sang om 7 slanger.
Studentene synger en sang om okay. Are you gonna pick up my words now? Studentene synger en sang om 7 slanger. 7 slanger. Slanger. Good enough.
En sulten løve er en farlig løve.
Okay. En sulten løve er en farlig løve. In real life Yellowstone streams it? Ooh. That would be a good idea. I wish I could. I did just order a camera. So I'll probably take pictures, maybe a few videos. I don't think I'll be able to live stream it. I don't know what the internet's connection is gonna be like. I know our cabin we're staying at won't have any electricity, no Wi-Fi. But yeah, I'll definitely do a stream. I can share pictures and stories. I might also do a blog post about it. But yeah, yeah, I'm excited.
En sulten løve er en farlig løve.
Hopefully I won't. Somebody lurking on your website. Yeah, I have to update my website. I still haven't done my trip to northern Minnesota post. My fishing trip. Very fun. Yeah, maybe I should do that today. It's just like a matter of, do I feel like writing or not? I'm a writer. I should always feel like writing, but it's hard sometimes. En sulten løve er en farlig løve. Sulten løve. Okay, it's not.
En sulten løve er en farlig løve.
I'm gonna, yeah. A little bit of cheating maybe, but yeah. Woo! Of course, the vacuum is going. Okay, we can't really hear that. That's okay. Alright, at 1 o'clock. You know, I say these videos go on until 2. I'll do one more lesson. And then, yeah. Which are you more, biologist or writer? Ooh, that's a good question. I guess I've been... Oh, big stretch. I've been writing longer than I've studied biology, but I kind of like to, like, merge them together and write about biology, like, write about animals and nature and stuff, so... I don't know, biologist, writer? I don't know how much... I guess it varies depending on the year, because during school, I'm gonna focus more on studying stuff, And in the summer, I do more writing. So I guess it kind of switches up there. Saying please, an important thing. Norwegian. Oh, I'm very far behind. Okay, well, I'm not that bad. We know vær så snill. You can also say vær snill og, please kindly, big list, tuck, please and thanks, artu snill, and then these two, tuck and artu snill, you will put at the end of a sentence, and these you put at the beginning. So, vær så snill, please request vänligst, friendly, vänligst, I guess to be friendly, kindly. A bio writer, yeah. Yeah, I guess. There's actually a lot of biologists, scientists, and people. They all do like they have to write their own research articles. Some of them will write books. Although, yeah. Although Leopold was a ecologist and he wrote a lot about what he studied. He wrote Sand County Almanac, which is really cool because compared to the white European descendants in America, he was pretty ahead of his time in studying ecology. Ecology wasn't even really a thing until he started teaching it. Of course, to like white people, a lot of the stuff that we are learning right now, native people have already known for hundreds of years. They knew the patterns in animal movements, and they knew how things interacted with other things in nature. But for white people, although Leopold is considered the grandfather of ecology, fiction is so different. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can write some sci-fi fiction. That's the one thing, because I write fantasy, but I also like to merge it with some science stuff. Like, not too much, because I don't want to like lecture people reading fantasy, but I do like to throw in a little bit of tidbits of information and get them at least interested in learning stuff, because the stuff I learned is like, it's really cool, I think. And it doesn't have to be impossible to learn. You just have to learn it in the right way, I guess. Yeah, a lot of it depends. Oh, I don't want to get into this rant, but our education system is a little behind or outdated when it comes to learning the sciences. Even Aldo Leopold in the early 1900s said, hey, what kids are learning in schools is kind of outdated. They should be learning different stuff instead. And because of that, a lot of people like end up hating science and math, even though it can be so fun. But yeah, kinda. Like one of the common jokes, I don't know how to pay my taxes, but I know mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And like, ugh. I got lucky because I love math and science, so I could put up with it. But for a lot of people, like, the way they had to learn stuff and the stuff they had to learn was just like so hard for them. It became like they never want to look at it again. So yeah, that's another lecture for another day, but we definitely need to change up how we go about learning math and science, because it should be available to everyone. Everyone should be able to use it because they're tools, basically. But yeah.
Ikke hjelp ham.
Yay, biology lecture. Oh, I wonder if I should do a Twitch stream about that. Like, just like pull out my biology notes and try to teach people. I could probably do that better than Norwegian. So me, hate math and science. Love math, took up law, haven't seen numbers in ages, so yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think I took calculus in high school. I hated calculus. I could understand it, but I hated doing it. I had to get help from the teacher, and then I did it again in college because I wanted to prove to myself I could do it, I could do better. And I had a really great teacher. College classes were really nice. I only had like 4 classes my very first semester, and I had the time to commit to it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I had the time to study it, I had the time to practice it, and I actually found it fun. The things I could do with calculus. So yeah, a lot of it depends on the teacher, the curriculum, the school, how you learn as a person, as a student. Yeah. It's so frustrating because math and science are so useful in everyday life. Yeah. Calculus just went, yep, flew like a bird over my head.
Ikke hjelp ham.
Ikke hjelp ham. Don't help him. Wow. Rude. That's a great way to start off the lesson. Don't help him. How gold, yes. Yeah. Woo. Hi. Baby emoji.
Kom hit.
Come hit. Come here. Really commanding today. Don't help him. Come here.
Sett skoene utenfor.
Sett skoene utenfor. Set the shoes outside. Put the shoes outside. Sett skoene utenfor.
Spør på norsk.
Spør på norsk. Something in Norwegian. Spør. Speak. Ask.
Spør.
In Norwegian. Spør på norsk. So if you're at a restaurant, you'll want to ask spør for maten.
Norsk.
Spør mat på norsk.
Spør pent.
Spør
Spør
pent.
pent.
Ask nicely. Oh no, a battle is about to commence. I do not know why I'm doing this voice. I break out into it every once in a while.
Hold ølen min.
Hold ølen min. Hold my beer. I just wanted to say it. Yeah, I get that. Hold my beer. Holde? No, without the E. Holde? Battle man. That's funny. Min. There's no E at the end. Oh yeah. Olin. Min. Write it down. English. I don't drink beer, but I could say hold Brusen min? Hold my juice? Or I drink a lot of water, so hold vanen min? Hold my water?
Den nesten gratis.
Ah. Den nesten gratis. That is free, something free. It is almost free.
Nesten.
Yep. Den nesten gratis.
Kan du sette lampen på bordet?
Kan du sette lampen på bordet? Can you set the lamp on the table? Now we're doing a little nicer. Can you set or place the lamp on the table? Ooh. This is new. Can you place the lamp on the table? Kan du, I think it's singular, not plural. Sette lampen på bordet. Yep.
Ikke spør.
Ikke spør. Do not. Don't ask. Ikke spør. Oh, waiting for episode 3. Yep. This Friday. Woo woo. I'm streaming this Friday, right? If there comes a day where I'm not gonna stream on Friday, I'll just move Altafornorga to Thursday or something. Yes, I'm gonna be in the morning, at least. Thursday, I have a thing. Yep. Yep, Altafornorga this Friday. So the one girl got eliminated. And they're gonna do something with cows, I remember. Try to herd those cows. Ah. There's this one girl on YouTube. I think she's in Norway, either Norway or Sweden. Or she's Swedish and moved to Norway, one of the things, but she does like vlogging videos, a really cool aesthetic, like her home in the mountains. And she did one video, she was doing a traditional Swedish herding call. She would just sing out, and sing out kind of not quite a yodel, but just this long, steady note, kind of higher pitched. And the cows would hear it and come right to her, and it was really pretty. Maybe I'll show it at the end of this lesson. Ikke spør, don't ask. I forgot what it was called. Cooling? Something? Ask your dad. Spår pappa and din. Papa and, the father of yours, kind of.
Hjelp.
Yep.
Hjelp.
Yep. That's an important one to learn. Come here. Kom hit. Who doesn't love a cozy home with a view of the mountain? Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to take a picture. I think the cabin I rented in Grand Teton has an amazing view of the mountains right behind it. Like, ooh. And there's one peak. Disappointment Peak. I've never wanted to climb a mountain so badly, but unfortunately we won't have time in our schedule, but at least we'll see it. We'll be able to see Disappointment Peak from where we're at. Hold the baby while I play guitar. Hold babyen mens jeg spiller guitar. Hold the glass for me. Hold glasset for meg. This is hold the glass for girl. Help my glass. Hold the glass for me. Help, the tourists are coming. Oh no. Not the tourist, anything but the tourists. Yep. Turisterna kommer. The tourist is probably the right one. A sister. Feriene are på väg. The vacations are on the way. Bista, don't know that one. Bisto. Ingången are for... I don't know what that one could mean, but... Yep, turisterna kommer. Uh-oh. Great work. Let's make it a bit harder. Write this in Norwegian. Don't help him. Oh, wow.
Ikke hjelp ham.
Ikke hjelp ham. Kom hit.
Kom.
Sett. Oh, home. Come home. Hjem.
Hjem.
Yay! Dun dun dun. Okay. Woo, I think, yeah. Close off this lesson. That was a lot. I'll show the cow herding video. I can find it. Cow herding song? Yep, here it is. Kudling, ancient Swedish herding call.
Son, we're grabbing burgers for dinner if you're interested.
I'm vegan.
The cows are like, oh, she's at it again. so pretty. I think that's your voice. I don't think there's any like editing. Whoa, what was that cow just doing right there? Oh, but yeah, what a aesthetic though. The mist coming over the trees and of course she has to wear the long dress. Feel the flowers. Like, dang. And she does a bunch of other videos like this, balancing stones, ice bath. That doesn't look fun, but it looks cool. No pun intended. Yeah, really, really cool. Her name, Hyuna Jensen? Yeah, well, this is the YouTube channel, if you want to give her a follow. Oh no! Mosquitoes! So, I know that they use a really high-pitched sound like that because high pitches carry easier over mountains, over long distances. It sounds really pretty, really cool. Batman, you have a dog, you can try it on. I unfortunately don't have any animals I can call out to like that. I do remember when, and the stream will be over in a few minutes, but to close up that thought, back to our cat. I'll show the cat pictures again. When these guys were well, at least when Peanut was little, Peanut and her siblings, they would sleep outside. Oh no. They would sleep outside in the garage, and we'd open the door, and they'd come running in to get the food, and the door was squeaky. So they'd hear the squeak of the door opening, and so we'd open the door, and like 5 of these little gray cats would just come bolting out of the garage like a little stampede of fur, to the door and come eat. It was adorable. Most of them they've all been adopted by now, so it's just Peanut and Clay. And now they're old women, so they take their time walking, but it was adorable. I guess that was our household herding call, the squeaky door. But, that was a nice lesson. We learned a lot of commands and places and stuff. Tomorrow, looks like we're gonna do more time objects and around the home. Maybe some compound sentences if we have time. We probably have time. But yeah, tuck everyone for watching. I can't wait for tomorrow and then this Friday, next episode of Alt for Norge. So tune in at noon for that. And yeah, I will see y'all Sonera later. Have a good week, everyone.